another reason why I think you're really dope, like, because you know, like, sometimes when people don't really know exactly what they want for themselves or their career, they could be easily like manipulated or easily swayed, like, come try this, come try that, you get me? So when I hear people like you, once again, it's like, it's refreshing because you sound like you know exactly what you want, and no matter how long it's gonna take, not any fucker gonna come from out of nowhere to tell you, Susanna, we can do this to make money, we can do this to make money, you get me? And I really, really respect that about you as well. So
yeah, because
love that, man.
Because no amount of money can, you know, could incentivize me to lose the integrity that I've grown up with music. And I either like something or I don't, and I'm not going to do something that I don't like. I mean, obviously I will. You have to do things that you don't want to do all the time. That's fine. That's not what I'm meaning. But I'm not going to put art out there that isn't me. Because what is the point of that? Because eventually you're eventually going to run into a wall. If it's not you, then there's nowhere to take it anymore. You know, you'll do it. You'll make money. You might be someone for a minute.
So I want to talk about rugby before we talk about law. I want to talk about, obviously you're from New Zealand and your country is very, very big on rugby, like, you know, the Old Blacks, and that for the people that know, you know, for the people that maybe might not know like how big rugby is in your country, let's talk about it. Like, how big is rugby in, you know, your country, and even to you, like, how do you love rugby, the All Blacks? You get me? Let's talk about that.
You know how earlier I mentioned the concept of tall poppy syndrome?
Yeah.
Where New Zealanders don't like anyone sticking out of the poppy field too high.
Chill out.
So so it's like if you've got a field of poppies, if one grows up too high, you slice that.
Yeah, like humble yourself, like that kind of thing.
Just
you're doing too much humble yourself. You
know, just pay your taxes, get your mortgage, have your 2.5 kids.
Just relax.
Just chill.
Just chill out. Yeah.
That does not apply to rugby.
Yeah. Okay.
So that applies to everything else except for rugby and sports in general.
Okay.
And New Zealand performs incredibly well in sports. I mean, even at the Olympics, gold or medals per capita, we always come out on top. So it produces amazing athletes. I think there is that sort of mindset, that stoic, like, get in there, get going.
They're fucking scary, that's for sure.
It is like, 100%.
They do madness. You've seen that before, New Zealand, the rugby.
And it makes I think it makes great athletes, less great artists.
Oh, interesting.
So I think that, because art is more personal expression, whereas sport is.
And you need to, and even with music as well, with art, you need to have like a certain, not a bad ego, you need to have like a good ego, believing in your shit. Like, my music is, you get me? New Zealand.
Probably Lord.
I feel loyal. Like that.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm fucking up her song, but that was, she's from New Zealand. You know when the song? You know, oh wow! I thought she was like English when she first got the song.
No, she's Kiwi.
Oh, she's a Kiwi. Hello.
That's what I mean.
Is she still making music?
Oh yeah, I think she is, but she hasn't released anything for a while. Okay. And then we've got Fat Freddy's Drop, who are awesome.
Okay, why they're like a group?
She's one of the biggest music artists.
Yeah.
Like, she's still, like, she's making hella money right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Once again, Susanna, you learn something new every day, innit? I actually didn't. I thought literally she was English.
No.
Because when she first came out, the first, like, she gave me like, you know, Lily Allen vibes, kind of, you know, like English, kind of like, interesting.
No,
man.
she's Kiwi for sure. So
Okay.
And then, but that's one in a million.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
No, one in about 10 million.
Wow. She sounds like a unicorn.
New Zealand. And the thing is that a lot of the time I don't feel necessarily connected to my ego. It's something that I have to step into in order to perform. Mm-hmm. So I mean,
tap into.
Yeah. So when I'm in performance mode, there's ego all over. You know, you have to. Otherwise, how are you gonna do it?
It's true. Otherwise, you'll be doubting yourself,
Yeah.
questioning yourself. I'm actually good enough. Do people like my music, etc. But continue.
Yeah. Yeah. So on the one hand, I mean, I played rugby when I was young.
Yeah.
Literally, like, loved playing the game.
Yeah.
I was quite a what we call a tomboy.
Tomboy.
In this country. So I used to wear like this T-shirt to school that said rugby girl on it. Yeah, and I used to like, I was the only girl in like my rugby team.
Oh, when it did.
Yeah, tackle rugby, loved it.
I was even going to ask you, sorry to even cut you, I was even going to ask you, just along the lines of this, what we're talking about, yeah? Just out of curiosity, yeah, how tall are you? Because when I was looking through some of your pictures, you did look quite tall, like,
yeah,
you could
I
actually
think
be a
I'm
model.
maybe like,
You're
I
quite
don't know.
tall.
I'm maybe like
tall.
174.
Ah. Yeah, when I was looking through some of your pictures, you looked quite tall,
Yeah.
to be fair, yeah.
Yeah, but I was just quite fast, so
Yeah.
I was out like I was a try scorer, so I played like I played rugby sevens, 10-a-side, 15-a-side.
Jesus.
And that was good until I got to about maybe 14, and the girls just were so much bigger than me.
Yeah.
I was a little thing back then. Bring back those days.
I think it's also good as well, man, because sometimes when you make the right moves, that could also like, you know, give you like the keyword longevity, right?
Yeah,
You know that within your music, like
Yeah.
longevity. So
So on the one hand, I am not rushing into things just because someone is offering it to me now.
yes.
But on the other hand,
Yeah.
when it does come up, I think I do know when something is right, and I am not the type of person to hesitate. When I know, I will jump on that. But there is you can't rush these things. Like, it's not something that you should rush if you actually want to take it seriously.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
For anyone listening to this, once again, don't rush your greatness, right?
Yeah.
You got that from, you get me, Susanna.
I was sitting on this corner of Rue Mouffetard, which is this really busy old street in Paris, pedestrian street in Paris, in the 5th arrondissement. And in the bar next door, sitting outside, were these two women, probably in like their 60s.
Yeah.
And I'd been playing for like 2 hours, and they kept on bringing me over bottles of water and putting, you know, more and more into the tin so that I would keep going.
Yeah, bless them.
And then at the end, they, you know, went like this. So
Yeah.
I went over, and they didn't speak a word of English. So I'm like, I have to use my broken French. And
Bonjour, c'est comment? Oui, oui,
But worked out that it was
You don't know what
one-
just did.
worked out that it was one of their birthdays.
English.
Yeah, worked out that it was one of their birthdays,
Yeah.
and brought the guitar over and sang her happy birthday in
Oh,
English.
bless. Yeah.
She just cried, and
Yeah.
then on her finger,
Mm.
she had this really beautiful sort of sapphire ring,
She got a
and she took it off. And
a wedding ring.
And she put it, not a wedding ring, but
Yeah.
like a full-on rock, and she put it on my finger.
So
And I was just like, I can't take that. No, I can't take that. And she goes, just take it.
Yeah, you touched her so in a different way.
So out of all of the people that walk past and ignore you and don't connect with you, just that one person can literally impact your life in the most important ways.
That's an incredible life lesson, you know. You
Yeah.
see the way you proper said it, like,
Yeah.
what an incredible.
And so, as I said
Yeah.
earlier, I've been specifically delaying just putting stuff out for the sake of putting stuff out.
Yeah.
It needs to be ready for all listeners. It can't just be.
Yes.
I mean, if you're, as I said before, you could write 10 songs, and amongst those 10 songs, there could be one hit, one good song.
We've seen it numerous times.
So I want to make sure that I've got the right material, have worked on what message I want to put out, worked on who I am as an artist, have found the right producer. So I'm working with a producer now.
Big him up, yeah. Big up your. Should we big him up? Is he dope? Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah.
I'm joking.
His name's,
Because I like bigging up. Just.
his name's Yanis, and
Yanis, my brother.
Yanis.
Big him up. Yeah,
Yeah.
big him up.
Where some producers have been quite keen to kind of turn me into like a D&B singer, or
Taylor Swift.
yeah, or just
Taylor.
or just, you know, just whatever you do, just shake your money maker kind of thing. Like, well, firstly, I can't fucking dance, so that's not gonna happen.
And then when
Like,
they
it's
see you,
not-
they see
I'm like, if
dollar
people
sign.
want to do that,
They see
that's
pound signs in it. Some
yeah,
people.
no, but it's like if people want to do
Yeah.
that, that's fine. but I can't because I can't dance.
Did they know?
So
Maybe they think they can teach her to dance.
no, they do. And I'm like, mate, you're really barking up the wrong tree here. I'm so unco. This is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Like I usually, whenever I perform live, I always have to
Yeah.
play in bare feet because I think that I'm really gumpy and that I might fall over.
Yeah. Now,
It's just an intriguing backstory that is bound to add a different dimension to things.
yeah.
And plus he's very intent on like involving me in the production process, which is really important for me.
Yes.
Because I know how things are meant to sound. I just can't do them because I'm not skilled enough.
Okay. So him teaching you,
Yeah.
at least, you can proper get to learn. And so in future as well, you like to be more hands-on, like proper hands-on with your production as well, yeah?
I let people who have the skills do.
Yeah.
You've got to trust the people who know what they're doing.
True, yeah.
Love it. Like I need, as I said before,
Yeah.
I need people to make this work. So I find the people who are good at what they do, but more importantly, the people who can do what they do and do it well, and also see what I am visualizing, and people who are understanding the sound, the concept, the integrity. I would say the integrity of the song, and that's why.